Money is literally just a piece of paper. Be it a dollar or a pound or a euro or any banknote you can imagine. But then we use it to get actual things with it. So what's it so important on this piece of paper that people are ready to do everything that's humanly possible to get this in their hands? Meanwhile, any other paper you take has almost no value at all. Well, first of all, the money that gets printed by the government, that's the official currency of that country. This is what makes the bill legal. Other paper, well, isn't printed by the government, is it? But what does that make the $1 bill have its $1 value? Well, what gives the money value is how few or many there are circulating in the system. Throughout history, or before the money was invented, people used valuable items to trade with. Take gold for this example. There wasn't a lot of gold. Gold was considered valuable. In fact, US government used this system as well. They decided how much money would be circulated based on how much gold the government had. They called this money fiat money. In 1971, they got rid of this system, made the money stand by itself, not dependent on any external resource. They decided that the money would be regulated solely on the government. Okay, but now the question is, if the money is regulated by the government, why can't they just print more money and give it to everyone so everyone can be happy? Well, it's because, once again, more of something we have as a society, less valuable it is. So if the government just gave everyone money, it would basically be worthless. It would essentially become just like any other paper we humans have at home, because everyone has it, of course. This principle doesn't apply just with money. It actually applies to everything. Let me give you guys a simple example of what I mean. You know how in today's times, everyone has smartphones like it's nothing? Well, in history, or when the phones came out, there weren't many of them. Only the rich people had them. And because there were so little of them and more people wanted them, they were way more valuable than the phones today, for example. Today, the phones, except iPhones that are an exception, are more or less worth the same. This can't happen with currency, because if it did, what would the point of a currency even be? I mean, the whole purpose of currency is that we humans can trade the money for different goods, food, etc. In fact, currency was created just so the trade-off would be fair for everyone. Before money existed, people would trade sheep and animal and natural resources. But sooner or later, people started arguing whether what they got in return was fair to what they gave. That's how money was invented. But now let's say the government decided to do that, to give everyone free money. What would happen? Well, in this case, the value of goods and services stays the same, but because people have more money, it wouldn't be the value of the goods to drop, but quite the opposite would happen. The value of the money would drop, and this is called inflation. Let me give you another simple example so you could understand easier. Let's say there's a Coke bottle that costs $5. I know, quite unrealistic, but yeah. You and your 3 friends want to buy that Coke for yourself or themselves. At the first example, you have $5 in your pocket, but all of your friends only have $2. That would mean that you can afford the Coke because the value of the Coke is equal to the value of the money you have. Now what if the government decided to give your 3 friends extra $3? Now you have $8 and your friends have 5. What you would most likely say is simple. The price of the Coke bottle should increase so those 3 friends can't buy the Coke anymore. In reality, it's not the price of the bottle to go up. The value of the money you guys have goes down. And this is exactly what inflation is. That's why you see the price higher every time you go to the store. It's not actually the price that's getting higher, but your money is losing value. And because money is losing value, you don't want it to stay. You want it to spend as soon as possible, and this is what capitalism wants. It wants you to spend as much as money as possible, and that's why a small amount of inflation is crucial for it. But now let's switch it up for a little bit. What if all of you 4 guys had $5, but there would be 8 Cokes available so everyone could buy it 2 times? In this case, the value of the money would increase since you can buy almost 2 times as much as before. This is what is called deflation. Sadly, in modern times, we only see the process of inflation, but deflation is nowhere to be seen. Well, with deflation, the people would obviously want to save money because it's getting on value. But this is contradictory to capitalism. That's why we basically only see inflation. What also matters is the supply and demand. If there's a lot of something but it's unwanted, well, no one's gonna buy it and the value of that would drop. However, if there's something that everyone wants, but there's little of it, the value of that thing will increase significantly. So yeah, this is essentially how currency and money works and why money can basically give you anything. But you know what they say, time is money, so technically you could subscribe if that was worth your time or money.